Diddy was a real Suge Knight the whole time. The way this man is so calculated, I cannot stand it. I mean, Tupac tried to tell us all during that Vibe interview that Diddy is the one that set him up to get at Quad Studios.
So do you think Puffy was involved in the shooting?
Only they can answer that question. I have my own opinion, but I wouldn't slander their name like they did mine. I wouldn't say things that I knew, you know what I mean? I believe so. I do believe so. I have proved things that I can say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time he say it ain't happening, or that's the only thing that makes this become an issue to everybody.
Then this man was so calculated that he had Biggie put out Who Shot Ya, and then of course Tupac thought that the song was about him. And this is what literally started the West and the East Coast war. And Diddy literally couldn't stand the fact that Tupac wasn't someone to back down. So when Tupac saw Diddy and Biggie at the 1996 Soul Train Awards, he went up to them and confronted them. And if you remember, Gene Deal said that Diddy actually ran away during this confrontation. And this is when Diddy said, I don't care what has to happen. I don't care if Tupac has to die. I don't care if Biggie has to die or Suge Knight goes to jail. But this has to stop.
You said that you heard Puffy say something. You said, I don't care if Pac gotta die, I don't care if Big gotta die, something has to change.
Right.
When did he say that?
Right after the Soul Train thing. He said, we got back to the house, we did a walk around. My man went upstairs, then we did a walk around. He stayed in the limousine. You understand? So now I got Chaz on the phone. And I'm like, yo, Chaz, I can't believe, man. I was about to, blase, whoop-de-whoop. And this nigga ran. And he said, yeah, he ran. I said, yeah, Chaz. So Puff came in and everything like that. And then Puff went upstairs. He said, yo, he did what? And as Puff was walking up the steps, I said, yeah, he ran, man. And he said, why you tell him I ran? Why you ain't tell him I took a left? I was like, I just took a left. He said, Chad said, what'd he say? He said, why I tell you he ran? I should have just told him he took a left. And then Puff came back downstairs. He was heated. He said, yo, Gene, I got 126 employees, and these people depend on me for their livelihoods. If these white folks thought or they would think that I had anything to do with any kind of gunplay, they wasn't going to fuck with me, and they not going to fuck with me. He said, I'm a businessman. I'm about making money. But something got to change. I don't give a fuck if Pac got to die, Big got to die, or Suge Knight go to jail.
And then after this, Diddy allegedly put $1 million hit on Tupac's head. And then Diddy allegedly was mad at Biggie because he was trying to leave Bad Boy Records, and the Rolling Stones just did an article where people from Bad Boy confirmed this rumor that has been around for a long time, saying that Biggie was really getting ready to leave Bad Boy Records, and him and Diddy were actually in a legal fight to try to get Biggie's publishing rights back so he could move on to a different label. And after all of this, Biggie just randomly passes away, and of course everybody's gonna think it has something to do with the West and the East Coast rap war, and guess who started that to begin with? Diddy. I don't give up what nobody tells me. He took our two most legendary people in hip-hop away from us. And I'm telling you, this man knew that everybody was already worried about retaliation. So I feel like he thought to get rid of Biggie would have been nothing for him. And he continued to get Biggie's publishing for over 25 years after he passed away. This is it. Someone call the FBI.